everybody, welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you guys. It's the Zodiac Weekly, and this is for the sign of Libra. So if you have Libra in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or North Node sign or placement, this could be for you. If it doesn't resonate, though, please check the other signs of your chart. Don't force something to resonate if it doesn't. Don't get scammed either. This is my only account. I don't have any backup, and I never reach out for readings. So please use your discernment. This is going to be for July 12th through the 16th. Okay? And, you know, I hope you guys have been doing well this past week. Sorry that this is a little late. I've been having some technical issues. So, had to figure that out. Okay. All right, so this is for my little Librans, my scales, my pretty Venus ladies. All right. Spirit, what kind of message do we have for Libra this week? You guys might be getting some kind of recognition or a breakthrough in your spiritual journey here, or just recognition about the work that you're putting into self and how far you've come in that. Somebody sees that somebody or maybe just a bunch of people see that like you've really overcome maybe some deceptive ways or being somebody that felt like maybe they always had to kind of like manipulate the situation to be in their favor or something along those lines. But I see that you may have really kind of gone within and did some shadow work on that, and you're getting recognition for that. People are seeing that you're putting in the work to maybe like take control and change some of those things within yourself. Yeah. You may have been the type of person that may have really like enjoyed at some point in your life being connected to multiple people or needing a lot of attention and just being very promiscuous or just very open to multiple people. Okay? And I'm not judging anybody here, but it seems like something may have happened where you now are trying to gain some control over that, gain some control over these impulses. You may be going through a dark night of the soul right now, and you're trying to like move forward in a way where you're no longer operating that way. You may have done that because it was like a form of control for you, you know, and, you know, based off of whatever patterns from the past. But I just see that you are starting to maybe speak on why that is, or starting to recognize the truth of that, and needing to like, you know, like build yourself up in a different way. I do see you gaining control over any kind of like impulses to want third-party situations or put yourself in compromising situations. Yeah, you're really kind of going within here and figuring that out. And I think it's because, Libra, you may have connected with someone at some point that may have mirrored this energy to you. Okay, may have been a little manipulative themselves, may have maybe manipulated a relationship with you, and maybe you're seeing the other side of that now. You're starting to like, it's kind of like recognizing yourself in others, and realizing I don't actually like that. Is that how I look? Is that how I've been making people feel? Is that how I've been operating? And it's kind of seeing the shoe on the other foot and not liking it. So now it's kind of like thrown you into a complete, what I heard is a existential crisis, which means that like you're starting to recognize things about yourself that you know are not good, like that you don't like. So you're starting to take control of that and starting to do some of that shadow work, starting to do that introspection and kind of look within to being like, why am I like that? Like, I don't understand. Or not that like I don't understand, but it's very much like, wow, I'm seeing like it's just starting to like see it from the other side, and recognizing these behaviors, and trying to gain control over them, because I think you're starting to like realize that it's not great. Like it's not good. Libra, if you were in a relationship, okay, where some type of deception or conflict happened, the breakdown came very unexpectedly. Like, I don't think that I think you might have met your match and had thought that like you would out manipulate this person, and didn't realize that this person was actually manipulating you too, until you started to recognize the patterns of behavior, because it's stuff that you yourself have like gone through or have done. And so now it's like a moment of like, it's a very like unexpected, like, oh my God, I've been got. Like, I thought you couldn't manipulate a manipulator, but I've been manipulated. And it's like, damn. And so that may have broken down and has thrown you into kind of building yourself back up, working on yourself, working on, maybe these patterns of behavior that are just not conducive to maybe where you want to go, right? Yeah, epiphanies, breakthroughs, you're like seeing the truth and you're like, oh my God. Oh yeah. Guys, you're seeing right through, this might have been a marriage, all right? Definitely. With the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, this talks about a marriage, or at least a long-term commitment, something that was like stable and established. You're starting to see through it. You're seeing through this. You may have actually also started to listen to your higher self and starting to connect your intuition with your higher self, and realizing what that is. And that's been part of the breakthrough, is really starting to listen to your intuition and understand it and know what's going on here, and grounding yourself, building yourself back up. But in a way that like you're doing the introspection because you're wanting to build yourself back up in a more like just way. Like you want to be truthful. You don't want to manipulate. You don't want to like do these power and control games, right? Very interesting, Libra. Very, very interesting. Yeah. This may have confused you a little bit. You may have like, I feel like the fog is clearing. That's what I just heard. Like you may have been a little bit bamboozled, and now the fog is clearing and you're starting to see through it. Yeah. You definitely were bamboozled, and I'm sorry. Because that's not easy. All right. But there was definitely something toxic, and now you're starting to kind of have the opportunity to take your power back and work on this and become far more stable. All right. That's what I have for you guys this week. Good luck.